Trojans kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that will be running the show. We've been anticipating his debut all offseason. We'll see what he has to work with here in the opener. They give it to him first time. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown. Trojans. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick give. It's Gibson. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Out wide right, it's Burrows. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the delay, it's Gibson. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding. And
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Left side is Lane. Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big fourth down stop. So the Troy Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this is the guy they are going to feed the rock in this one. They believe he is the guy who can really give a jolt of energy to this rushing attack. Hits inside. It's Addison. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. All right, guys, let's look at the big picture for Troy. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. Third down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Snagged in the middle. It's Pemberton. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Caught. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
From the red zone, it's Addison. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run read option right on second down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This is a tough one. A third and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Finds his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Clemson jumps to the line. Just going to keep it after the snap. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Second down to the air. Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Down 6-3 early, they'll try to put together a drive to take the lead. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. I don't think when the quarterback called out the Mike backer that he knew that the Mike backer was going to come calling on him quite so quickly.
Nah, it was good timing, right? Like, you don't want to show it too soon when the offensive lineman call it out and pick you up. You could tell he did a good job buying a little bit of time, and then on the snap, boom.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 40, at the 30. Inside the touchdown Trojans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you're running to the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch you, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Burrows. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Powers through the defender. He now has 115 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Took a shot as he threw, and he gets rid of it.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Making his first move. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on first. On the move, he fires. Right side, it's Lane. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen, so that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
Touchdown, Tigers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting...
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Gets away. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. Off play action on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Look out! And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Trojans send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Now he fields it in his own end zone. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick give. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down. Clemson is quick to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Sees an alley. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gibson. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone. Oh, he missed it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide left, it's Addison. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Addison. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. The Tigers sending out their offense deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the option, he'll keep it on second down. They give it to the freshman, his first carry. Touchdown, Clemson! Great job by the back on the option. And he misses again. A second missed extra point, and you wonder if those will loom large later. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And his throw is incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Firing to the right, complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's open things up with Louisiana Tech in their matchup against the number 12 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's Louisiana Tech able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins.
Number 46, set to kick it over.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap.
Runs through a man, and he might have space. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quickly out to the tight end. Wide open on the right. Touchdown, Tigers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems all year long.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it and you didn't pick